Did you see Teddy Swims came out and said that he uses AI in his writing process?
No,
I did not. This is exactly the stance that Zach has. If you use it the correct way, I think it's a beautiful tool.
So I am going to heartily disagree with that statement.
Yeah.
When it comes to any sort of artistic endeavor, I think if it doesn't come from somebody's brain, it should not exist as art, or it should be, very clearly labeled, which like how it was made, I guess. And I guess what he does, he just like puts it through. He like comes up with an idea, right? And then he just asks AI to interpret that idea a few different ways and try to find new ways to do it. And I'm like,
oh, the fun part.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, I haven't done, I did some like songwriting and stuff like that, but both of you guys have done, like, Tanner, you've done a lot of production for live events, and Alex, you've like written a ton of stuff. You've produced a lot of stuff. Like, why would you give up that part of the process?
Yeah, I would say, I don't know, laziness.
But the way that he was explaining it was such that it was, kind of like what you were saying, friend of the pod, Zach, said, was that it's a beautiful tool if you know how to use it. And I'm like, I just don't see an application for it where it doesn't feel like an absolute cop-out. And if you like the idea of AI better, like, what are you doing writing songs?
Well, I guess that's the thing, is like, if that's what Teddy Swims is using AI for, then that he has like a very cynical view of his musical capabilities beyond his voice. He sees himself then as only a voice. That's all he can do. So I'll let the computer do the fun part. Like when we write songs, we come up with like the most basic structure, and then it's fun where you add in a bridge, or you move stuff around, or you add an instrument, or you change what instrument is doing this. Like, once you have the basic thing, that's the fun, is shaping it into something else. If you let the computer do that, you certainly shouldn't be winning any awards, for starters. But I mean, that just kind of sucks. That means, like you said, well, I have a good voice and I could make a living off it. So here you go. Okay, everything's computer.
Wow, everything's computer. He says the quiet part out loud, rather than me going to the studio and doing the line 15 times and spending that time and money and effort.
Oof.
Yeah. Like, what are we doing here?
Yeah, that to me is, I hope that just puts an end. Well, I guess the people that were listening to Teddy Swims like actively probably would never ever care. They're probably the ones using the same kind of tools, whatever they do for work too.
But is anybody sitting down, is anybody sitting down and listening to the new Teddy Swims album, like trembling in anticipation for it? You know what I mean? Like, I guess I'll adopt his own kind of cynical view, which is that he's a really great voice. I don't think the music's that interesting. So like, yeah, he can have 1 million followers and 1 million streams and all that. But what do I think that is people who put like 2 or 3 of his songs in a playlist and hit shuffle. And it's just like, oh, I really like that one. He's fucking like Lou Bega with a great voice. He couldn't hope to have Lou Bega's Riz, but he's got like, he's of a moment. But pretty soon Teddy Swims is going to be on Dancing with the Stars season 64, eliminated in the 3rd week.
And I wonder like how much of his credit gets stolen by Jelly Roll. Because like people see Teddy Swims, they're like, oh yeah, that's Jelly Roll.
I gotta be honest with you, I think Jelly Roll's music is unlistenable dog shit, but I'm rooting for Jelly Roll the guy.
Yeah.
I've seen too much stuff now to be cynical about fucking Jelly Roll. He seems like a nice dude. Good for him with like all the weight loss and shit like that. I have no axe to grind with him as a person, but God, is his music terrible. God, is it the drizzling shits.
Like truly horrendous. I think Teddy Swims really is like the male version of Jennifer Hudson. Like, what's quick, name me the last original Jennifer Hudson song you heard.
Oh, Jeff, I've fallen right into your trap.
Right? Nothing.
You win, nothing.
Yeah, so it's just like great voice, but has just doesn't have any ability to like drive it themselves. Like the hello Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, hello Super Bowl halftime or not halftime show, like national anthem. Like you're going to get those kind of gigs, which great work if you can get it, but you're not going to go down in history. So like of all the artists to use AI, I guess Teddy Swims like pretty much felt like AI anyway. So I guess it really doesn't matter at the end of the day.
I guess. I mean, if Slop plops in the woods and no one's there to fucking listen to it, how many streams does it get on Spotify? The question that philosophers have been trying to answer since time immemorial.